Hey, welcome back to long overdue fall haul. What are we on? 3? Something like that. So, anyway, October is generally a better month for finding horror stuff for obvious reasons. And a lot of things kind of came up really hard and really fast. So, we ended up with a very big pile of amazing pickups, both used and new. And so, we're going to try to split these so they're just easier to digest, because there was so much cool stuff that I found these past few weeks. So plus we were busy with like midterms. Yeah. But anyway, so this segment is our used pickups, which were quite nuts. So I don't know if this overlapped with another video. Like I might have shown this off on the last thing we shot, but I really don't remember. So, Python 2, which is the sequel to the somewhat crummy giant snake movie Python. But, I really enjoy just anything with reptiles in it. And Python 2, you could definitely do a lot worse. So, it's pretty bare bones, though. And I think I got this for something like $1, so very manageable. You can see the, well, it's probably still pretty blurry, but you can see the special features are pretty much just like the standard, random things that aren't really of import. It's like a blurb or two about the director and the cast, the trailer, a couple of stills, but, it's okay. And, even though it may not be the greatest movie ever, I still enjoy it, so. And now we have our actually really good used pickups, starting with Arrow's Hellraiser 2, which, it was really strange. So I found this for, I think, $18 at one of my usual places, and then right next door, there was another used copy of it for, I think it was $1 more, so it was like, what's going on? But, anyway, so it's basically a reissue of the version that Arrow released in that Scarlet box set that I badly wish I had bid on when I had the chance to get it for 60-some bucks. And one thing I've learned is, because it's a reissue, it doesn't come with a booklet. Because at first I thought that, oh no, it's missing something. But that was not the case. So, and it comes with quite a bit of stuff. So, Leviathan, which is that big documentary on Hellraiser 2. I see 2 audio commentaries, just looking at this real quick. I mean, it's an Arrow release. It's going to be great. So, and I've been meaning to give Hellraiser 2 another shot for quite a while. And then something I'm pretty excited to finally be able to see, Brightburn, which was, I think this was like 15, 16? Oh, well, whatever, that's still better. But, I was able to find it with a slip, on 4K. Still cheaper than new in stores, so it's not a terribly exciting looking release, but there's some stuff in here. There's a commentary, there's some featurettes. So I really like that superhero horror thing, and this is pretty much the only example I can think of where somebody really tried to do, I've had this idea for a story for a long time, and this seems about as close to the tone I want that we'll get from an actual release anytime soon, so I'm excited to see this. So next up is the apparently one disc Dusk Till Dawn collection, which is all three Dusk Till Dawn movies and Full Tilt Boogie, which I assume is a documentary. I've only heard of From Dusk Till Dawn, in a secondhand manner. I haven't seen it. I know it's about vampires. That's about it. So it'll be really interesting to actually get to see these and be in on the conversation. And then this was a bit of a surprise. I left the tag on this one. I got some half-price books, and this is the Scorpion Releasing Terror Train Collector Edition, which was substantially cheaper than it should have been, because this is still, I think, 30-some new. it comes with a reversible, like, inside, you know, like a Shout Factory release. It's actually very similar to the Shout Factory release. I think it only has one or two new extras on it. And it also comes with a little fold-out poster of the new art that they did for the slip. So, see, it's actually pretty nice. So I kind of got it because it was like a thing of opportunity. Like, it was there, it was very cheap, it had maybe one or two new things on it. This will probably end up going in my trade pile, though. So, but still a pretty nice thing to find. And then I think the used item I am probably most stoked about was the Alice Sweet Alice Arrow release, which I don't think it had technically been out yet for very long when I picked this up. So it was kind of a miracle that this was there used. Like, it still had the slipcover, still came with the booklet, still comes with like the weird little ad they throws in, and it also has this fairly large poster too. So I was just so excited to find it used because it's like, oh yeah, I've never gotten to see that before. When I saw it at my usual place, like, it was brand new for like $30, and then I go next door and, oh, guess what we have used? And it's like, well, it's coming with me. So I did, I haven't gone through the extras, but I did get to sit down and watch the movie, and it's pretty great. Like, I can see how it's such a cult classic. So I'm thinking of doing like a separate title review for this at some point. So I kind of got a little ambitious with a lot of the things I had planned to do here in October. So that's why this is a bit late. And so yeah, so that was the used stuff that we found, which was pretty exciting overall. Well, I guess there is technically one more. So this is a double feature of When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to Me, both of which were discussed in this academic book I read about slasher movies a month or so ago. And I hadn't gotten to see either of these, but I remembered them existing in like this is like this kind of cheap Blu-ray 2-pack that I first saw at Walmart a while ago, and there are a bunch of these. There's one for Hostel, there's one for Deep Rising. There's just a big variety of titles that come in these, and so many days I would go to my collecting places hoping to encounter this specific release of these two movies, and I eventually ran into it. Although, ironically, I think the used price on this is actually more than like the brand new price, but these have long been sold out. Like, they occasionally appear at Walmart sometimes, but that's really it. So, and with that, I think that is all my new pickups. So, join us in a little bit for our brand new finds, which were still pretty nice. So, like, share, subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing in the comments.